American adults are stressed financially, dismal emergency savings, and grocery prices under Trump. Today, I read an interesting article on CNBC.com written by Anna Teresa Sola titled 61% of young adults are financially stressed, report finds. Here's one safety net that can help. The author of this article referenced a recent survey by Intuit, which revealed that 61% of Americans ages 18 to 35 are financially stressed, and 21% said their stress has gotten worse over the past year. Of those who are stressed, 32% said handling unexpected emergencies like medical bills, car repairs, and home maintenance trigger their anxiety with cash. Here are my thoughts. As with any survey, the results may not be truly representative of what is going on here in America, but this information is still interesting. I hate to hear about such a high percentage of people in this age group who are stressed financially. It's a tough world, and just about everything in life is getting more expensive. A lot of people haven't seen their wages keep pace with the rising cost of goods and services. I have to wonder, how many of these people have extra anxiety because of social media? Sometimes people see others flexing online and feel like they're not keeping up with the Joneses. Now, what I found most interesting in this article was the types of emergencies listed. Medical bills can be scary expensive at times. I was speaking with a guy today who was shocked at how much his medical insurance didn't cover. He was completely unprepared for the very expensive bill he got in the mail. In terms of car repairs, watch out if you have a newer high-tech vehicle. Modern cars are getting very expensive to maintain. Home insurance was also mentioned as an unexpected emergency. This one can be huge, depending on what happens. If you have an older home and you don't have sewer line protection, and that ever needs to be trenched, well, watch out. That emergency is going to get very expensive. I've had 2 sewer lines replaced in the past, and I was really thankful that I had been paying the annual premium for sewer line protection throughout the years. Now, if you are wondering how bad this situation is when it comes to paying for emergencies, the author referenced a Bankrate report which revealed that 59% of baby boomers can pay for a $1,000 surprise expense. 42% of Generation X can afford such an expense. Only 32% of millennials can afford a $1,000 surprise expense, and 28% of Generation Z adults. Well, my friends, I hate to hear about this information. I hope these people can set aside more money in the future for emergencies. I would not sleep well at night not being able to cover a $1,000 emergency. The author of this article made several suggestions to help people with this problem, such as starting an emergency fund and putting away small amounts of money each month and opening a high-yield savings account. Another suggestion was to calculate how much you can save every month and to set a goal. I think these are good suggestions, but some Americans stand little chance of setting aside money each month. Some are barely scraping by paycheck to paycheck, and others are in worse shape. They are relying on credit cards and buy now, pay later loans to survive. This is the unfortunate reality for some Americans, and it's not their fault in many cases. People sometimes like to villainize others as being financially irresponsible. It is very easy to find yourself in a terrible financial situation, and my heart goes out to people who are in such a situation. Things can come out of nowhere. Please realize there are Americans who are working multiple part-time jobs that in some cases don't pay a livable wage. Some of those jobs don't even provide regular hours. It seems like this is becoming more and more of a trend these days. I worry we aren't heading in the right direction. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube with a gong. This next article is about something that I hope comes to fruition, but I am a bit skeptical. I read this on foxbusiness.com, written by Hannah Panrek, Titled, Vice President J.D. Vance Pressed on When Grocery Prices Will Come Down. Which one lowers prices? The author of this article referenced an interview with J.D. Vance on Face the Nation. He believes Donald Trump's first moves in office would help bring down prices for Americans. He specifically believes lowering the cost of energy will help. He did say it is going to take a little bit of time. Here are my thoughts. I think it is going to take more than a little bit of time. Corporations that are in business to make a profit, who have been involved with shrinkflation and greedflation in the past several years, may not want to lower prices just because some of their operation costs have gone down. Why would they? That would cut into their bottom line. As long as the consumer is tolerating the current prices or may tolerate future price hikes, they will keep pushing forward. I really hope I'm wrong here. Now, I read some of the comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, 2 things to remember. Money today is worth more than money tomorrow. Prices are seldom adjustable downward. 2 things may lower food prices: lower costs for energy and lower costs for labor. Trump may be able to bring down energy costs, but how many people will be willing to take lower wages? Inflation may come down, but the best thing we can hope for is that prices level off. The next commenter said, grocery prices will not drop until we get oil prices down, start pumping more, and get the pipeline project going again. Then prices will drop. Everything is driven by oil and gas prices. Another commenter said, it took Ronald Reagan 2 years to bring prices down. Democrats were screaming, hey, this isn't the right guy. Well, history proved them wrong. All good things take time. Everybody needs to be patient. The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, the reality is, don't look for prices to drop. When is the last time you ever saw a across-the-board drop in prices? Do look for energy prices to drop with a positive impact on the supply chain. The $15 hamburger is here to stay. Well, my friends, these commenters always have interesting things to say. Please keep in mind, these are the thoughts of the commenters and not me. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.